Hey everybody, welcome back to Viking Valley Farm. And today we're gonna be doing some field work. First day of the year. I've got the Case IH True Tandem 330 vertical tillage tool hooked up, and pulling it is going to be our big horse, Case IH Magnum 235, and I'm going to be working down some chisel plowed ground that's going to be going into alfalfa today. So this thing, I think this is the 11th season of this that we've had this, and we just had the blades sharpened on it. They're really sharp. Should probably be careful, don't cut myself. But better take these cylinder stops out, and we'll get ready to roll here. And it is go time for field work 2024. I've made my first pass here. Seems to be looking pretty good. We'll have to make another pass though. Vertical tillage tool is not always the best for leveling out chisel plowed ground, but this should make some nice alfalfa, and it's going to be nice and close to home for chopping, which is always great. Less driving for hauling, but hopefully I don't dust you guys out here. I'm going to set you on the back of the tractor, and you're going to get an angle of what's going on here. That might be all the action that I offer to you guys outside. It's just too dusty, and I don't want to get the camera all caked up. So now I'm putting all of you guys on the bill of my cap. This feels really heavy, but you're going to come with me here from my point of view. Right now I'm working on the outside rounds, which typically for tillage you work outside, or sorry, inside out. But with chisel plowed ruts, I don't like making turns on chisel plow ridges, so, and this needs a second pass anyway, so it's not going to hurt anything for me to turn on it. It's a beautiful day out, 70 some degrees. Got to put the duals on the Puma here in a little bit, and then that'll get hooked up to the grain drill. It's looking beautiful. That residue seemed to have gotten buried pretty well from the chisel plowing, so our new seeding bales should not have too many corn stalks in them, which is good. You guys would have gotten eaten alive if I would have left you out there. So this is gonna do for now. And it's working up good, but for right now, this will be it until whenever we get the duals on here on the Puma, and that'll get hooked up to the drill. It won't be long before alfalfa's going in the ground, but then I'll get back out here to work some more ground. And that took longer than expected, but duals are on the Puma. The blade is still on, but Dad had to go to the barn and feed calves. So I'll let him figure out how to get the blade off. I've never operated anything with a 3-point, so I'm not gonna try and break anything. So back to tillage for me. So as you can tell behind me, there is a lot of dust. Sometimes the saying goes, plant in the dust, the bins will bust. Since this is going to be alfalfa, maybe it should be plant in the dust, the bags will bust. I've also got this little clip for the GoPro. It's got a magnet on it, but it's kind of disappointing that I can attach it to equipment that's metal, but all the fenders and the hood on this tractor are some sort of plastic carbon fiberglass material, so maybe suction cup might be better. Corn residue seemed to have sized up much better than what it would have if we did not get the blades sharpened. And the first field is done. And I'm gonna walk over here and show you what the Puma looks like all dualed up. If you've been following along with the channel for a while, you know that Puma is our planting tractor. This will also most likely have the grain drill on it for alfalfa at least. And currently got the blade on there, but that'll come off. The rims may look a little goofy, but those duals were for the 7220. This will be the 3rd year that we've had this tractor. The 7220 planted corn for a few years on the 12 row, but the tires and the rims are the same size as the Puma, so we figured we'd save our money. And I've probably done 15 acres maybe today. This field, this hayfield here, is gonna get ripped up this year and go to corn. then this field right below it. They're two separate fields. This was new seeding last year. Looks like it's off to a good start. And then that was corn stalk bales last year in the corner. Awesome, awesome, awesome day. Sun's bright in the sky. Everything is working up really nicely. So we're gonna keep plugging away. Today would have been the perfect day to get the drone up in the air and get some footage, because this thing needs a lot of traction to pull on chisel plowed ground, so I can't drive too fast. So it would have been perfect to refine my operator skills multitasking with the drone, but we got 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. But just look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Gonna make some nice alfalfa for 3 to 4 years to feed our cows and heifers. Make a great protein source for the diet. And field number 2 on the day is done. And now these fields here are going to be flipped. So this strip is alfalfa the last 3 years. It's going to go into corn. This is corn, going to be an alfalfa. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's a hay strip there, and then a little 3-corner in the bottom. It's going to be rotated into alfalfa as well. So keeping the crop rotation on these fields. Every 3 years we like to swap. This strip. I am driving in about 9th gear. About 1950 RPMs on the tractor. Just shy of 6 miles an hour. I chisel plowed this last fall while we were combining beans. We had semis coming, so I didn't have to haul to town, so I chisel plowed with the Puma, and the co-op sent semis out to pick up our beans, so we didn't have to pull wagons. Able to get some fall tillage done while combining, which does not happen very often. But very, very fortunate we did. We still would have gotten some done last year. We had winter didn't really set in until the new year. Another field check. And if any of you have been watching enough farming YouTubers, anyone in the restroom? out in these parts, you don't even have to flush. And field number 4 is done. Check. Looks a little cloudy to the north. Sun will start setting soon, but so far been a pretty good day. Look at that beautiful, beautiful sun. And those fields there, 2 strips, and next to them 2 hay fields. And these are also going to be rotated this year, just like the other ones. And what I am currently driving on, I believe, will be soybeans this year. Now, time to unfold. Hopefully that is level. And we're set to keep going. Well, things just aren't going good now. I started getting a code in the tractor that alternator voltage output was dropping rapidly, and guess we found the culprit. There is supposed to be a belt there, so looks like my night is done. But just look at that sunset. Again, I would appreciate all of you if you hit that like button, and if you have not subscribed yet, please do. Those of you that have subscribed, big thank you. And I'm excited that this is the beginning of field work. We're gonna start getting stuff in the ground. The weather's beautiful. And thanks for watching Viking Valley Farm. Carter out.